Donald Trump in Georgia right now. He landed just moments ago on this, the first day of early voting in the presidential election. Repeated visits by Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris are cementing Georgia's battleground status. We have election team coverage, starting with Atlanta News First anchor and attorney Joy Lim-Nackert. Joy?
Well, Tracy, Mr. Trump will be speaking at a campaign event tonight in Cobb County at the Cobb Energy Performing Arts Center. That'll be at 7:30 tonight. And his plane landed a short time ago. If we can show you an image there, a live image of his plane there on the tarmac, as you can see. And he's expected to talk about the economy in his speech tonight, particularly inflation, attributed to what his campaign calls Kamalanomics, a spin on Bidenomics, which is often used to describe President Joe Biden's economic policy. But before tonight's speech, Mr. Trump will be headed to Forsyth County to tape an all-women town hall. And then Mr. Trump will be returning back to Georgia again next Wednesday for a rally in Duluth. But again, 7:30 tonight, the Cobb Energy Performing Arts Center is where the campaign event will be happening. Of course, we'll continue to follow the latest. Tracy?
Joy, thank you. And Vice President